Well, hello and welcome to the Netherlands, and this is a bit of a boating guide to the Netherlands. Who knows how long for? Okay, you find us on the good Yacht, and that is at Sneek we are right now, and so we're going to take a little tour of Sneek, maybe go on the boat as well, who knows, through the canals. All right, standing by. The first thing when you get to Sneek, coming from Ilst, is you'll see that means you've arrived. And we'll go and take a closer look. So here we have it then, Sneek. That means we have arrived in Sneek. Many people say it is the Amsterdam of the North. Now we're here on a boat, and we've got a mast in our boat. Now at the moment, because of various closures, this is the only way through to the other side, the Sneekmeer, and up to Leeuwarden. So you've got to come through Sneek. There's a few bridges to go through. They're free to get through at the moment. They close and open at will, really, but they are generally open in the mornings, stop for lunch, afternoons they're back open, and then everyone stops for tea. So that's when it closes again, and then again it's open in the evening. They're currently painting it as well, so that adds another element. But you know, it's easy, just take it easy. So here we are in Sneek. Let's have a little wander through the canal system. So in your yacht or boat, you come through here, that bridge will open by magic, and all this area you can moor. Now, you notice it's quite quiet here at the moment, but that isn't always the case. There's lots of things go on in Sneek, lots of activities. The big one is Sneek Week, where there's no chance of getting a mooring here. But today, in May, when we record this, it's quite easy. Pick your spot, pay some money, about 20 to 30 euros, depending on the length of your boat. You can have a go in the loos as well there, or for free, showers. It's all pretty nice, actually. So that's all worth doing. So just keep going, and be aware that it might not be quite as quiet when you're doing it. Yeah. Now, there's a bridge there. Don't go down that way, unless you want to go to Willingera, and if you've got a mast, that's no go. So that's where we want to go this way to keep going to the Sneekmeer. There's another bridge up there. Right, now while we're here, now this place is normally full of boats, really difficult to get a spot there, okay, and this is the barcode that you do. Now, most places in Holland now do this as opposed to paying a man on a bicycle. The man on a bicycle, so you just QR that wherever you moor. It takes you to a website. It's really easy to fill in and pay the money. All right, it gives you free electricity if you go and find a spot to plug in, and happy as that. If you can't work it out, don't worry. A man in a bicycle will come along and speak Dutch to you and say, "Oh, have you come a long way?" And we say, "No, just down the road." Anyway, I'll take your money no matter what. They prefer cards nowadays, by the way. We keep going that way to the Sneekmeer. Here we go, bit of excitement for you. A boat coming through, so this goes down, bridge goes up, happy days. Okay, now Sneek, really interesting place to come. It's a big town, very big town. You know, fashion shops, lots of bars, lots of restaurants. Normally pretty quiet, big supermarkets as well. It is quite a quiet place. Boat coming through. Keep an eye out, see if you can ever see a British yacht, because they are increasingly rare items around these parts. But there we go, off he goes. And this is the last or the first bridge, depending on which you're going. That goes back towards where we've come from. Going that way goes to the Sneekmeer and up to, well, Leeuwarden and all that sort of thing. A little sign on there does tell you when the bridges are open in very small writing. You're right on it. Now, if you don't want to go through all the bridges, there's lots of mooring on the outside. In fact, a little bit more money. You're still paying for the whole thing. But if you don't want to do that, because that, even though it didn't look like it today, gets really busy. So what I'll do, I'll take you down, just have a quick look at where the yachts tend to moor, down this way. And this is the yacht mooring. A little blue hut up there is a shower block as well. It's a lot easier to get in here, but don't be fooled by the empty space, the vast emptiness. This will, in the summertime, really busy, all right? And if you can't find a spot here, there's loads of spots out on the Sneek which you can go to, which are generally free, as long as you've got the official flag for 20 euros. But it certainly is a good place to stay. Lots of vibey things going on here. But as I say, if you avoid Snake Week or come on purpose, depending on your style, Snake Week is really packed, rafted boats, everything. But this time of year, in May we're recording this, pretty quiet. That way to the Sneek. Now, another video, we may come through on the boat and show you it from waterside. It's going to be fairly simple stuff at the moment with there being so little traffic. But subscribe and we'll see where we go next on the good ship Yacht.